Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I will be sharing my gifts with you, and I encourage you to do the same. So let's get straight into it. This was a channeled message on October 6th. I'm currently recording it on October 7th, right after we had our full moon. I'm inclined to tell you it's raining now, so I don't know if that's confirmation for someone, or perhaps a cleansing is taking place after the full moon, right? So we could interpret that a number of ways. September 14th, 2020 is very significant for someone. So perhaps something occurred on that date. Perhaps you are closing out a cycle from that day, so a 5-year cycle. But if you know, you know, of course, as always, take what resonates throughout the messages. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Leave it for someone else that it will resonate with. And just a reminder, sometimes you will hear something that resonates with you just to get a confirmation that the message is for you, right? So just be aware of that. I keep seeing the numbers 144, so you could resonate with that number. Perhaps you feel like you are in the 144, the 144,000, I guess, chosen beings, right? Some people attribute that to a frequency or vibration level, basically of Christ consciousness. But you could be seeing 144 quite often. Also 214 and 111. I do, so how I read numbers is kind of like how some people read cards. I almost read it in a sentence. So for me, 144 and plus 214 and 111 to me says there is chosen, like the chosen people, the chosen ones will have love, like new love, or like changes in love, right? Because 144 and then 214, we know that to be Valentine's Day, a day associated with love, right? And then 111, all about, change, independence, taking, initiative, new starts, things like that. So again, that's how I read numbers, kind of in a sentence format to get kind of a storyline, right? Similar to how people will read cards. Um, the word genie kept popping up, so perhaps you need to make a wish. I also heard my wish, your wish is my command. Yeah, so something about how I wrote the word command is standing out. For some reason, there's a separation. It's like COM and then a space. So maybe .com is significant. Maybe a website. Um, Mandy, I'm getting. Okay. Um, Commando. Something about that is significant. Um, Noted kept coming up. So something has been noted. Someone's been taking notes. Perhaps studying you, and then I got high notes. So perhaps someone's been studying, what I'm hearing, like what makes you tick, or what basically what gives you a high, like what puts you in a good mood, like something you might find enjoyable, something like that, things that make you happy. The colors black and blue came through. Um, and there's actually a black and blue lighter on my table as I'm reading this. Mind you, I channeled this message yesterday. So that could be significant. The song Alicia Keys, Unthinkable, just keeps entering my field, if you will. Like forcing itself on me basically. So, the song, if you ask me, I'm ready. So someone or something is ready, ready to be asked or ready to do the asking. Perhaps someone is contemplating, um, doing the unthinkable, taking notes for readiness, or taking notes to see if you're ready for something, or trying to assess the situation to see if it's appropriate, I guess, for them to speak, right? Because we have the blue, that's the throat chakra. So perhaps they're done being mysterious with the black, right? And they want to speak now on the unthinkable. Maybe this is someone that you wouldn't think of, right? Asking you something, unthinkable pertaining to love or a new start with them. Someone trying to be like that person in your life to make your every wish come true type of thing. So yeah. Then I got lay in my arms. That would be a wish come true. So, perhaps this person is feeling like, yeah, okay. That you're a wish come true for them. So then they want to make your wishes come true, right? Because like you make them feel that way. You give them the high notes, so to say, make them happy in ways that no other can, right? Because not everybody can hit a high note. So not everybody can make them hit high notes. Listen, I'm just a messenger. Take that how you want to take it. That definitely sounds a little spicy, but we're going to keep it PG today. I'm going to try to. Clearly, this is not under my control. So yeah, or, ooh, I'm hearing they like your high notes. Okay, we are moving on. Then I got spot. See what I'm saying? Like, you do it for them is what I'm hearing. Like, you do it for them. Um, the song, when I heard the word spot, immediately I heard the song by DMX and Monica. If you can't tell by now, I'm a super big hip hop fan. So a lot of times, of course, music comes through me. I channel through music. That's one of the other gifts, right, that I share. DMX, I'm a super fan. So shout out to X Energy for coming through. But he says, should we meet at the same spot or should I come and get you? Be there in 10, be in the front. I've been getting what I need, so I'm going to give you what you want. You know how to talk the dog, you walk the dog, you understand New York, it's hard, baby. Okay, so he been getting what he needs, so he gonna give you what you want. Again, like I said, you do it for him, so, and switch the roles and genders as they fit, but you do it for this person, so they're ready and willing to do just about anything for you to make those wishes come true. So dogs could be significant. You could have a dog, they could have a dog, or they could like dogs, black dogs in particular. Um, as a child, I had a black dog that I named Onyx. I love Doberman pinchers. So when I got my Doberman, I named him Onyx, like the black stone. So something about that could be significant. Maybe you have black stones, or you have a black dog, or you need to work with black stones. I don't know about onyx in particular, but you might want to work with obsidian or something like that. So just look into that if you're feeling called to that or resonate with that. Then there you go. Black spiders are significant. A lot of black energy. And what's funny is, again, I channeled this message yesterday, but I'm sitting here wearing all black, nails black, everything black. Like, black's one of my favorite colors, my favorite color. So black spiders came through. I'm just hearing all black everything, all black everything. So you could like black too, or this person might like black. So I was having a conversation with my son, and he was basically saying he was thinking about Spider-Man a lot, and I have been too. But his question was basically like, why is Spider-Man such a big thing? And like, like spiders are really like, they don't really do anything. Like, they're not really dangerous and threatening. So like, why is Spider-Man such a big like threat to everybody? Like, why he on that type of time? So what came to me was spiders, specifically the black spiders, the black widows. They're the most dangerous because they don't chase their prey, right? Spiders don't chase anything, right? They just build their home, kind of mind their business, la di da di da, and what they want comes to them, right? Like, what's more official than that? Like, I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to go out my way to do anything, get anything, seek anything out. I just do what I'm called to do, build my home, and whatever I want just comes in and gets trapped, and I get to eat it. So that can be significant, and that's something I always advise too. Um, Focus on building you, your home, your space, working on your purpose, your passion, right? And everything that's meant for you will come to you. So let's attract, not chase, right? Build it and they will come. Um, then as I was channeling I have a prayer app on my phone, Hebrews 11:1. So 111 came up, which we already had in the message. And that scripture says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. So again, here we have just confirmation of what I was already channeling, that, just have faith that the things that you want will come to you. You might not see it in your physical vicinity, right? But rest assured that as long as you are working in your purpose and doing what you need to do, right, with integrity, I always say with the doing everything with the love in your heart, doing everything with love for love, right? Um, you can't go wrong, and you will naturally attract things to you, right? Because that energy has to be returned to you in some form or fashion. And then that just brings me to the prayer I just had this morning. Um, man. So the prayer I had this morning was Kings chapter 17, 5 and 6. Basically the story of the prophet Elijah. I'm hearing prophet could be significant. You could be a prophet. You can consider yourself a prophet, or this person coming into your life is a prophet. But basically how the ravens come through and deliver him food, right? So ravens could be significant. Another, that's a black bird, right? So all black everything. I'm telling you, the synchronicities are off the charts sometimes. But basically, the story is of the prophet Elijah, who goes where he's told to go, and he is provided food by the ravens, right? They deliver him food day in and day out. And it says, let's turn our gaze to a moment in time where the divine hand orchestrates provision through nature's winged creatures. Right, so that could be significant. You could be getting messages from the birds, specifically these glossy black messengers, the ravens. they probably won't be bearing meat and sustenance, right? These days, but it was just a message of um, the Most High being able to provide in a plethora of ways, right? That don't necessarily have to coincide with natural order of things, right? He is the Most High. So just be on the lookout for that. Things coming to you in unexpected ways, right? As we don't know how the Most High's provision will show up in our lives, but as long as you're doing what you need to do, you know that it's coming to you. Have faith that it is. I love the synchronicities. So, continuing on, you're on the edge of something great, the precipice, if you will. Um, so, I pulled a couple cards before I did this reading. I usually don't do that, I just go through with my channel message. But I'm guided to read them to you. So I have the Queen of Pentacles, which is all about, material abundance, grounded abundance. So again, we have something grounding into the earth. So, you know, um, actually manifesting and materializing. We have the Six of Swords, all about moving on, transitioning, embracing changes, movement on the journey, right? Nine of Cups comes through after that. Wish fulfillment, emotional contentment, dreams coming true. We have the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, all about swift movement. So the Queen of Pentacles, perhaps this is a Virgo, or Virgo energy, Virgo somewhere in the chart. A Queen of Pentacles is seeing movement or transitioning, changing into an era of wish fulfillment, and look how that could coincides with our prayer and everything that I've channeled. Perhaps this wish fulfillment comes through the King of Cups. I'm God. Okay, so King of Hearts. I'm actually using regular playing cards. So King of Hearts, it's hearts all over the table with significance. So if you know, you know. If you read playing cards, cups are hearts. So I have 3 hearts on the table. 3 heart cards, and the 10 of Cups, which would be more, again, hearts. Emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true, having it all, that abundance, happily ever after, destiny, with the 8 of Wands, clubs, swift movement. So things will happen rapidly for you, as in regards to this emotional fulfillment, right? And we see that everywhere. Now back to the channel message pertaining to love is crazy. Okay. So this is pertaining to love. So if you want to hear it, beautiful. If you don't want to hear it, you're not in the mood for love, I suggest you get ready to receive it, because it looks like it is coming in abundance. And just know that it doesn't have to be fit. Oh, I'm hearing it is. Okay, don't look at it as just love from a person, like, a romantic relationship. All the love you've poured into other people returning to you, the love you poured into the universe, whether, all the constant giving and contributing to other things, helping people out, doing things in love, with love, right? And not necessarily looking for any return, just doing what you're called to do, going where you're called to go, right? So naturally you would reap benefits of that. Um, so attracting in all things of love that you love, and I got black love specifically. When I was channeling this, of course, I'm looking up stuff to be clear and concise, and an ad popped up with a puzzle game all about black love, and it was like all these different beautiful black couples and on a puzzle game. So you just never know how the messages will come through. And maybe, okay, so now I'm getting, maybe that's the last piece of the puzzle for the both of you, is the love aspect, right? Perhaps you have every other thing that you could want or need, and maybe love is missing, or you really, that's what you really want, is like strong black love, right? I'm hearing mysterious. Okay, so then Who Do You Love? Are You Sure came through by LL Cool J. So are y'all in love with somebody already? I'm just asking. Are you sure? So it sounds like somebody got some options out here. Because who do you love and are you sure? Sound like, you might have to pick between somebody's. Um, I'm sorry, LL Cool J just gives me shirt off, chiseled chest, six pack, baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Licking the lips, if you know, you know. So I don't know, that could be significant for someone. The initials LL could be significant, LC could be significant, LJ could be significant. OJ, those all could be significant. Someone needs clarity on who you love, and they need to be sure. So perhaps there is a gap in communication, and someone is unsure about speaking up because they're not sure how you feel. Um, Maybe an ex. So, take that as you may. Use discernment with that. You know your ex is better than I do. You don't want to, no one would encourage you to be in a negative situation. And yeah, we wouldn't want you to be in like any, so if it's abusive, toxic, anything like that, that's definitely not what we're suggesting here, right? We're talking about healthy, long lasting love, black love, to be specific for someone or somebody's. Listen to what he or she's saying or said. That's your answer. So that sounds like you're already in communication with this person and they've said something already to kind of tell on themselves, I'm hearing. So maybe they're not fully communicating their wants, wishes, and needs because they need clarity on who you love. Maybe they're not sure if you're in or out, single or not, looking to be in love. I'm hearing they need clarity on their own feelings as well. Okay, so a lot of clarity is needed. So think about it. Who do you love and are you sure? Black feathers could be significant. I always have my black feather when I'm reading. So that could be significant. Oh my God. And we just read about the ravens. Oh my goodness. Okay. So synchronicities all over the place. Drinks came up. That's another ad when I was channeling. So, and it looked like some tropical drinks, some nice drinks. So I don't know if you guys maybe talk this over drinks or something they said while drinking is significant. The number 664 is significant. So when I looked that up, 664 AD were the plagues in Great Britain and Ireland. Black plagues. So we have black again. Then I saw red socks and black eyed peas. That just gave me holiday time, right? Red socks, Christmas, black eyed peas, New Year's. So something significant about December, Sagittarius season, perhaps a Sagittarius. The holiday times perhaps will be a significant time in this energy, right? In this love story. 446 then came through, which is, 664 backwards. Or no, it's not. Just another combination of 44664. So 446, looked it up, building strong foundations in love. 664 an abundance of love and blessings, balance, and learn to be adaptable. So that was the messages from those two numbers. So sixes and fours could be significant. You could be seeing those around. You have an April 4th birthday, April 6th, June 6th, or June 4th. Maybe those dates are significant for you. Let's see, and those are what, let's see, April, those are fire signs too. So fire, definitely significant. Gemini season is air. And we know Gemini season, summer is all, hot, spicy love energy anyway. So that could be significant. DMs are definitely in the energy, right? Perhaps this person is already in your DMs. It goes down in the DM. It's a song I heard. Supa. If I don't know if you guys follow Supa Scent. She has the crayon case makeup line. She was just speaking on how her now husband reached out to her in her DMs. So DMs are definitely significant. So I don't know. Maybe you're already talking to this person in a DM. Maybe they message you and you're not really taking them serious. But her message was, answer them DMs. You never know who it is in there. So I'll be here for you is what 664 also means from the Urban Dictionary. I thought that was significant. Just with the whole genie, I'll do, let me make all your wishes come true. Now again, I'll be here for you and you're not alone. So that it's just another message with that number. Then I saw 456. I kind of always see 456. So things are progressing as they should. You have to have patience, right? I heard low key OT. So a low key out of town mission or overtime. So maybe have patience, and over time, basically by Christmas or New Year, you will get this love or energy will come full circle. That's what I'm getting. Out of the dark into the light. No more like confusion or hiding feelings. Like it will be clearer. It will be more clearer as time goes on. Just have patience. It's progressing as it should. You know what our good sis Maya Angelou would say, you don't want things that are always expedient, right? So you don't want quick results, you want lasting results. So let's not rush it. Something about a plan B. I'm not even going to elaborate on that. Then there was 3, 2, 1. So something's going down. And I got caramel with that. So I don't know. I'll just plan B. That's all I'm going to say. So hair done, nails done, everything did. Traveling soon. Someone could be traveling soon. Fire and water signs are significant. I have a few places that came through. China, Detroit, Michigan, Maryland, New York, Mexico. Those places could be significant. Perhaps you're from those places. That person could be from that place. Perhaps you're planning to travel to those places, or you keep seeing those things come up in your vicinity, right? Your auric field. Maybe suggesting you should go, right? So, okay, black too. I'm getting protect yourself with all the black. You just never know. So protection could be needed from negative energy. Definitely with the black stones, we know obsidian is good for protection. So cleanse your energy, especially after this full moon. We had a super moon yesterday, so cleanse the energy out. I have the names Miguel, Scott, Tony, Patience, and Donnell Jones. Very significant. So I don't know if someone's name is Donnell. If you're listening to Donnell Jones, or Jones being a last name, the initials MS, B, R, A, N, D, T. And it's weird when I wrote it out, it says Miss Brandt, BRANDT. So I don't know if somebody's name is Miss Brandt, but those letters are significant. Those could be initials, your initials, their initials, whatever have you. So that is the end of this channel message. I hope you guys were able to um, get something here that resonated with you. And if you haven't done so already, like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to get these messages out here. Um, Something to put in the chat. Let's put in the comments black spiders, black birds, anything black, black hearts for black love. Definitely, let's do the black heart. So if this message resonates with you or you want to claim this energy for yourself, put some black hearts in the comments representing black love or love in general. That is it, guys. Peace.